Hello gorgeous, it's Jen. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a fun collection to show you from Wet n Wild. Is it their Halloween collection? I'm not sure, but I saw it and I had to grab it. I saw it on Trend Mood, which I will link her Instagram page. That's where you can find out a lot about new makeup releases. When I saw it, I had to jump on the Walmart website and get it. This is the Wet n Wild Disney Villains collab. Has it been done before? Absolutely. Did I fall for it and run right out and purchase some of the items? Absolutely. So if you want to see what I got and watch while I finish my face, then just keep watching. I picked up 4 things in the collection. The collection is much bigger. I, of course, will have everything that I'm playing with linked in the description box below, as well as the items that are already on my face. Some are affiliate links, so if you shop with them, I want to thank you so much. It provides me with a small commission and helps support my channel. Before I get into the new items, let me tell you what I already have on my face. I tried to keep it all Wet n Wild. I have the Ultimate Brow Pencil on. I have mine in the shade Ash Brown. I am a little more of a brow pen girly these days, so just in the front, I put a little bit of my e.l.f. Holy Strokes brow pen. This is my 3rd shade that I've purchased. I like to play with all of them, but this is taupe, and I like, let's put this here, to just center on the very front with a couple of strokes there. I also have my tinted hydrator on. Mine is in the shade Medium Tan. I like their matte foundation. I like this foundation. I put this on just with my hands. Wears really well. I used my contour stick in Wears Walnut just to add a little bit of warmth and dimension on the face. I have a little bit of my e.l.f. Under Eye Corrector in Peach on with the Wet n Wild Incognito a little bit over it. I also purchased 2 items that were not a part of this collection. The first one is the loose powder in pink. I've just been hearing so many people rave about this powder. Apparently mine is sealed. I can't open it. Here's the inside. I have had the Photo Focus powder in the past. I'm pretty sure I used all of it and it lasted forever. So I'm going to start, whoo, a lot came out, by using some of this powder to set my face. Very lightweight and smoothing. I expected nothing less. I just have so many powders. But when I picked up this collection, I thought, why not? What is it, $6? And I do love a pink powder. And I just got it all over my pants. The other thing that I bought, not part of the collection, was apparently they have a new brow gel. This is the Mega Stay Extreme Hold Brow Gel. It says that it holds up to 16 hours. It's not sticky, no flakes. Sounds good to me. Here's what it looks like. Nice small wand. Let's see how it does. Must say I appreciate the small wand. Oh yeah, I can feel definitely extreme hold. I just sort of turned the spoolie onto the other side. There's still plenty of product. Ooh, very good. See how crunchy they are at the end of the video. Now, let me show you what I got in this Disney Villains collection. I mentioned the cream blush. Now, let me back up. They had Evil Queen, they had Maleficent, they had Cruella de Vil, and they had Ursula. My 2 favorite Disney villains are, I have 3. I love Evil Queen, I love Maleficent, and I love Ursula. So the cream blush that I was drawn to was the We Won't Bite cream blush. They also had jelly blushes, but I have never tried jelly blush. I'm a little afraid of it. This is what the blush looks like. And we've got some, hopefully you can see that, some tentacles going on. I'm gonna swatch it. Ooh. All right. Loving that. I also got the Pick Your Vice Plumping Lip Gloss. This is also Ursula. I was just drawn to the purples. The shade of this one is Totally Twisted. It's got a little charm. It looks like a pitchfork and then a little dangly that says Wet n Wild. We've got Ursula's face on the front. I forgot to smell the blush. Let me see. I smell nothing. It smells fruity. Ooh, pretty. The third item is this palette. This is the Fiery Femmes Eye and Face palette. There were two variations. I liked the one with Maleficent and Ursula on it. They had another one, I believe, with the Evil Queen and Cruella, but it was very pink and red. This is what the palette looks like. You've got some greens and blues and purples and pinks and ooh, lots of variation. And then the last thing, I kind of went away from Ursula because they had colored liners, they had colored mascaras, but they also had a black mascara. This one just happens to be Cruella. This is the Bad Example Colored Tubing Mascara, and I got the shade Road Rage, which just happens to be black. I think I'll do my face and lips first, and then I'll do a couple of looks with the palette. So we'll start with this We Won't Bite Cream Blush, and this specific shade is Sea Witch. I think I'll use my Morphe A22 for this because I'm a little afraid of the pigment. All right. Better to build than be overwhelmed. Something about this blush tells me to have a light hand. That's very pretty. I'm basically just dusting this on. What do we think? Now to play with this gloss, I searched and searched for a pinky purple lip liner. I have very little of that shade. The closest I could find is this from ColourPop. This is the shade Grunge. Now to try out this gloss. That's very pretty and it's spicy. Now I want to get into this palette. Let me swatch it for you. So there we have it. I'm actually pretty impressed. There was only one shade, and that was this shade right here. It's just a little squishy and gritty, and I feel like I should point out that it does say eye and face palette. So on the back, it has certain shades marked for face only, and that's probably just staining, maybe some larger particles of glitter. I'm not afraid of that, but use at your own risk. But the pigment felt really nice. I've used Wet n Wild eyeshadow formulas that I haven't liked, and I've used some that I have, which is unfortunate. We'll see how this one does. Have they improved the formula? We will see. I'm going to start with this purple right here. This is on my rougher 13, and if I didn't mention, my eyes are primed. I used my Morphe Solo Artist in Debut. Look how pretty. Got my Sigma switch next to me, and I'll take this slightly lighter purple just to blend a little bit above. Same brush. Now I want to take this deep dark purple shimmer on my outer corner. So I'm going to take that on my pinky and just press it. Not sure if I'm loving that. I'm going back into that brighter purple that we started in the crease and just see if we can smooth that out a little bit. Better. So I think I'll go into this shade next. And I'm going to put that right here. And I did not bring my glitter glue. Let's hope for the best. I'm going to go into this shade right here. Does feel a little bit gritty. And let's go on the inner corner. What I like is I can feel a nice stick to it. So it definitely wants to adhere to the eye, which I appreciate. That is lovely. Now, will it crease because it's got that stick to it? We will find out. I, of course, will let you know. I'm going to take my little Essence pencil brush and a little bit of that light pink shade, and I'm going to go right over that little bit of glitter that's stuck there. See if I can blend that. Yeah, fix that right up. I really like this purple shade, so I'm going to go under the eyes with it. Using that same Essence pencil brush. The lips are still burning, if you're wondering. Do I dare take a little bit of this sparkly one for the outer corner? I'm gonna do it. Go back into that rougher brush one more time and take that lighter purple and just do a little more blending. Light as a feather. Well, I'm impressed so far. I feel like I have to get into this green somehow. I'm gonna be lazy and clean off that same rougher 13. Can you tell it's a favorite brush? And I'm gonna go into this deep dark green, which looks like it has a little bit of a teal undertone. We'll see. Building it up slowly. Now I'll go into this bright green. Put that on the center. It's usually the shimmers that I am disliking in a Wet n Wild palette, and these shimmers are nice. Ooh. I think I'm gonna go with this one. This one did have a little bit of fallout. It did not have the stickiness that the other one had. Maybe I'll take a little bit of this one. If you wanted to have multicolors, but I'm going to go back into that frosty blue. And put that right here. Yeah, I like that better. A little bit of glitter fallout, but not terrible. Take that same little Essence brush in that icy blue and just make sure I've gone up high enough. And then I'll take this deep green that we started with on the outer corner. And I think I want to go into this blue right here. Goes. We're just playing, going back into that light blue and just going over that. I didn't like that. What do we think so far? And now we'll play with the tubing mascara in Road Rage with Cruella. If you're not familiar with tubing mascara, it is great for the lower lash line. It typically doesn't flake or smudge. I really enjoy the tubing mascaras that I currently have in my collection. And my favorite Wet n Wild mascara is the So Defined. As far as I know, this is the first tubing mascara that Wet n Wild has come out with. I do like the red and black packaging. Here's what the wand looks like. And let's go in. I'm not seeing much. Let me go ahead and add a couple of coats and I'll come right back. Yeah, pulling the plug on this mascara. I'll use it on my bottom lashes, but now go over it with one that I know that works. This is my Lash Princess from Essence. I'm back, and the verdict on this mascara is that it is garbage. It didn't even show up on my bottom lashes, so I quit on that and pulled out my Revolution Wrap Lash. This gives so much more, top and bottom, but I do still prefer it on the bottom. I don't expect a lot from a tubing mascara, but this one's definitely the worst. And then my Essence Lash Princess saved the top lashes. I wanted a bold lash with these bold eyes. Final thoughts on the new products, other than this one. You know how I feel. This pink powder, I really, really like it. I get the hype. It is a very nice, affordable pink powder. Very smooth, very lightweight. Will it keep my face matte? I'm not sure, but so far it looks really nice. I'll probably add a setting spray anyway. The Mega Stay, I'm very impressed with. Yeah, they are stiff. That doesn't bother me. If my brows stay in place, I'm not touching my brows, so I won't set my face. I'll leave you a comment letting you know how these wore. The blush, very, very pretty. I love this purple tone. The gloss, gorgeous. You have to like the heat though. I'm not sure how much I'll reach for it because I was hoping it would be a cooling plumping rather than a hot plumping. You might be able to feel the glitter a little bit, but it's not bad. And it's definitely not sticky. I love the smell. I love the big fat doe foot. I like it. And my thoughts on this palette. Love this purple. I was really surprised by a lot of the shimmers. This is the same style packaging as the Always Naked palette, and I enjoy the Always Naked palette. So I think that these looks are bold and beautiful. Let me know which one you prefer, if you prefer the purple or if you prefer the green and blue. I think I prefer the purple. I am a purple lover though. I hope that this was fun for you. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing before you leave. I would love to have you join me. I upload on Mondays and Saturdays. Give the video a thumbs up and of course, leave me a comment, even if it's just a heart, to let me know you were here. I thank you so much for spending some of your precious time with me today. I'll see you in the next one.